audience is looking good. After show begins right now with Porsha Williams from the Housewives of Atlanta. Season 13 started tonight. Ashley Darby's Real Housewives of Potomac ended tonight. The reunion starts next Sunday at 9. Ashley, it's so wild. How old were you when you started on the show?
I was 27.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible. I mean, you've really grown a lot. How do you think is the biggest, I mean, you're a mom now, but what do you think is the biggest way you've grown? We talked to Porsha about it a little earlier, because you both started pretty young on the show.
Yep.
Yeah, I really just learned how to stick to my guns and speak my mind. I mean, I was always that way, but I used to really be worried about what people would think and the ramifications. But now I just say what I say, and I mean it, and I stick to it, and I own it, as YouTuber says.
Yes, you do. All right, let's go to our virtual audience. Janelle is up with a question for Porsha. Janelle, what's your question for Porsha?
Hi, Porsha.
Hey, Janelle.
So, since Dennis recently posted and deleted an Instagram story about how he was single AF, what's the current status of your relationship with him? Are you two living together?
Girl, how you gonna live here and we single? No, we are single. We're exactly that single, but we're very cordial.
Oh, okay.
We have a great co-parenting relationship. Yep.
Okay. John has a question for Ashley. Ask away, John.
Hi, Ashley.
Hi, John.
So we need all the tea from the reunion. So what was it like being in the same room with Monique and Candace for the first time in a long time? And was it weird seeing Candace at all, seeing that, you all aren't in a great place?
I will tell you that it doesn't faze me at all to see Candace. It's just like a fly on the wall, you can notice it, but quite frankly, it doesn't really bother you. But interestingly, it was not too, I thought it was going to be more chaotic having Monique and Candace in the same room, but it really wasn't. They were both very calm. I expected Candace to be a little bit more triggered about seeing Monique, but both of them are pretty calm about it.
There was a lot of emotions, and I was surprised in the directions that the conversation went, especially when some of the husbands joined.
Andy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. No, I will say there were definitely some, and you know what's crazy is I didn't even know a lot of that stuff had happened.
Right.
Because so many things had gone on social media and this and that, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
And then when I saw Giselle getting so upset, and it was very intense.
What? Wait, why she get upset?
Well, Porsha, you just gotta wait.
I can't.
And and Monique brought a binder full of evidence, Porsha, a binder with dividers with every housewife.
No.
Oh, yes.
So we taking the
text
receipt
messages.
to the receipt Bible. Okay.
It was the
Got
most well-organized assortment of receipts that I've seen in 15 years of doing this.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you going to show all of it, or are you going to cut some of the receipts out?
I mean, there's a lot of receipts. There's a lot. The binder will go in the Housewives Museum, though. I will tell you that. Yes, absolutely.
We all have our own section. It's divided by name.
They all have their own section. Porsha, what was it like for you watching tonight's finale? I know I had texted you after I saw it and said you're not going to believe it. I have to assume that the great thing is what you've done with your platform, but the fact that then that was reflected back on the Housewives of Atlanta, it was just so unusual, to see it amplified that way in such a great way. What were your emotions watching it?
Well, first of all, for me, I don't think I've ever seen our show be formatted that way at all. Like it just felt, it had a different vibe to it. It felt authentic. And honestly, I love the fact that nothing was produced. The footage that I got while I was there, a lot of it was simply legal footage that Dennis was taking in case anything happened to us while we were protesting. Right. So he actually had on a vest to make, and that's why he was filming. And then I was documenting some of it just to simply show America what's happening, what we're really dealing with. Why is Porsha in Kentucky? Why did she get arrested? And to let them see that this is the real thing that I'm having to leave my house and do for Breonna Taylor. And so to me, I'm just very, very proud of the cast. I'm proud of the network, and I'm definitely glad that the world is able to see this side of us. I feel like they see a lot of other sides, our personal life and, things like that, but we need to see the world reflected in our show, and that is our responsibility, and we did that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's a great place to leave it. You can keep seeing Porsha on The Real Housewives of Atlanta and Bravo's chat room. Ashley will be in The Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. You are not going to want to miss it.
No, you don't.
Much help to you, Ashley. Keep that baby good.
Yeah.
For more, click around BravoTV.com. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, you too.